All right, thank you all for coming. Hope you're all doing well. My name is Boules, and I'm here today to talk about the work that I've done in the US as a Fulbright scholar. Let's get started. So I studied in the state of Oregon, which is in the Pacific Northwest, the northwest of the US, at Oregon Institute of Technology, the Portland Metropolitan Campus. Beautiful place. Can be weird sometimes, and apparently that's something that they cherish and we celebrate. Beautiful nature, done many hikes. All right, let's talk business. Academic coursework, I have done courses on photovoltaics, energy storage, which is basically fuel cells and lithium batteries. I've done also green buildings, which is basically how to make the buildings consume less energy and less electricity. I've also done research methods and general energy engineering courses. My thesis research focus was on the investigation of the effect of photovoltaic panel lamination parameters on module electrical performance. Sounds a bit complicated, but I'm going to break it down in a bit. So why I was interested in this area to start with, because we get so much energy on Earth. We get about 1,000 watts per square meter of solar radiance, which is several thousands of times more than what we actually consume. So solar energy can theoretically cover all our energy consumption. These are the main components of a solar module. So you have the cells, which is basically like the main building blocks. You got two lamination layers on top and on the bottom. It's typically a material called ethylene binding acetate, and it acts as a binding agent and a barrier against humidity. And you also have a backsheet and a top layer. So what I basically did, I bought all these materials and I stacked them on top of each other, and then I put them in a solar laminator, which is basically like a big toaster for solar panels. And my main research focus was to investigate the effect of lamination temperature and lamination duration on the electrical performance of a solar panel. So these are the actual components that I bought. So these are cells, I bought them and connected them together. Glass layer, like the glass panel, backsheet, and the binding agent, which is the EVA. And I laminated them. I basically fabricated 6 solar modules. 3 of them are manufactured at the same temperature with different durations. And 3 of them are manufactured at the same duration for 3 different temperatures to investigate the effect of both the temperature and the duration on electrical performance. Then I tested their electrical performance using this device on the left, which is called a solar simulator. It basically gives out like pulses of light that simulate sunlight, and it's connected to like a computer system that measures the voltage and the current and other parameters. And I also wanted to test the performance of the panel under a stress test to simulate long-term performance in like real-life conditions. So I put them all in an environmental chamber on the right, and I exposed them to high temperature and high relative humidity for about 1,000 hours. And I took them out of the oven every 100 or every 200 hours to measure their electrical performance to see how it degrades. So my main results show that the lower the lamination parameters, like the shorter the lamination time and the lower the lamination temperature, the better the performance is, which was kind of surprising and kind of counterintuitive. But me and my thesis advisor, we have agreed on some hypotheses and some reasons that might contribute to that result. Why the lower the temperature and the shorter the duration, the better the performance was. And by the way, that was right after fabrication and also throughout the stress test, the damp heat test. Post Fulbright life. Right now, I'm working a part-time job with my thesis advisor, doing research on batteries, and still looking for a clean energy job. Fingers crossed. I'm also actively applying for a PhD program specialized in sustainable energy. And my long-term goal is to be a sustainable energy leader in Egypt. How this will be the case, I'm not sure yet, but I mean, we'll see. Thank you very much.